Now, there's no end to the political potboiler in Punjab. In the biggest escalation, the Gandhis have taken on Captain Amarinder Singh after he made his intentions clear that he won't be staying in the party. The Gandhis termed Captain as a stubborn person who ran the government from his farmhouse. A furious Captain hit back.
From the moment he made it clear it was his intention to take the fight to his rivals.
I am not going to remain in the Congress.
Captain Amarinder Singh has been on a roll, firing one missile after another aimed at the Gandhis.
कई प्रधान रहे हैं ये जो हाल जो सिद्धू ने बनाया एक पहले कभी नहीं हुआ.
But after a series of pointed attacks, the Congress party has said enough is enough. The Gandhis, speaking through their emissary Harish Rawat, have unleashed their anger. In a stinging attack, the Congress party has said the captain was admitted in the Congress despite a crushing defeat he suffered from Patiala constituency in 1998. They say Amarinder failed to keep his election promises and was controlling the government and the party from his farmhouse. Then there is more. The Gandhis have described Captain Amarinder Singh as a stubborn individual who never paid heed to anyone's advice. They also cite complaints by several MLAs saying Captain cannot win Punjab elections.
कैप्टन साहब की भी कुछ वही बेहतर जानते होंगे कि आखिर कुछ तो होंगी मजबूरियां, कोई यूं ही बेवफा नहीं होता. अब वो मजबूरियां क्या हैं ये कैप्टन साहब जानते होंगे या पुराने लोग जानते होंगे.
Captain Amarinder Singh rejected the Congress's charge, terming it outrageous. Amarinder has proclaimed that Congress is on a back foot now, and only pressure he had for the past month was his loyalty to the Congress party. All of this comes at a time when there is suspense about Captain's next move. India today has learned that Amarinder Singh is likely to float his own party. He had earlier declared he will not let Navjot Singh Sidhu win at any cost.
सिद्धू is not the right man for Punjab, and अगर वो लड़ेगा जहाँ से भी लड़ेगा मैं उसको नहीं जीतने दूँगा.
After Amarinder Singh decided to part ways with the Congress party, ending a 4-decade-long association, the Gandhis have now hit back. The first family of the Congress are under tremendous pressure, with many from the old guard questioning the decision-making process. The stinging statement on Amarinder is also a message to them. With Manjeet Sehgal in Chandigarh, Kamaljeet Sandhu in Patiala and Anand Patel in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Humiliated by the Gandhis, Captain Amarinder Singh has decided that he will quit the Congress. He's declared that he, in fact, is going to float a new political force which could be rising in the state soon. Amarinder Singh has also lashed out at Sidhu, declaring that he will not let him win at any cost.
Navjot Singh Sidhu on a rebellion. Punjab CM Channi is trying to pacify mounting unrest. But it is Captain who is in the thick of all action. Amarinder Singh, who was forced to quit the post of Punjab CM, has made his intentions clear.
Number one, I am not going to remain in the Congress. Number two, I am not joining the BJP.
Amarinder says the party is going downhill and is sidelining senior party leaders. He also blamed Sidhu's elevation as Punjab unit chief for his decision. He accused the party of playing into the hands of anti-India forces.
Sidhu is not the right man for Punjab, and अगर वो लड़ेगा जहाँ से भी लड़ेगा मैं उसको नहीं जीतने दूँगा.
While Amarinder says he's on the way out of the Congress, he claims he is not headed to the BJP. His series of meetings in the national capital has sparked speculations of a handshake between Captain and the Saffron Party. Amarinder met Home Minister Amit Shah and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval in the 3 days he was in Delhi. The Amarinder camp claims his talks with Shah were on farm laws and the protest over it.
ये उसका कोई कनेक्शन नहीं था, ये कुछ और बातें थी जो मैं सुबह भी कह चुका हूँ कि जो कई इश्यूज हैं सिक्योरिटी के वगैरह जो मैं उनसे बात की।
But Amarinder is silent on whether politics was also on the agenda. Less than 5 months left for the assembly polls. Will Captain become the biggest thorn for the Congress government in Punjab? With Kamaljit Sandhu in Patiala and Anand Patel in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
A soldier, a military historian, a chef, an avid gardener and a politician. Former Punjab Chief Minister Amarinder Singh is one of those rare political leaders who can traverse different fields with elan. Unlike other Congress chief ministers, Captain Amarinder has seldom been deferential to the High Command and its various functionaries, a fact that led many in the party to say that Punjab is an, quote, independent republic of Amarinder, unquote. But now, it seems the people's Maharaja has lost the common touch.
A few months short of 80, Amarinder Singh is facing the most challenging times of a checkered life. A bruising power struggle that has left the captain without power in Punjab, but the old war horse says he's not going down without a fight. His political climb has not been one that needed him to gravitate from the heat and dust of a lowly worker to the corridors of power. He was too the man born. Amarinder is the son of the last Maharaja of Patiala, Yavindra Singh. Born in 1942, when India was in the last leg of independence struggle, Amarinder went to the Lawrence School, Sanavar, eventually finishing at the Doon School. Given his royal pedigree, the army seemed an automatic choice. Amarinder joined the NDA in 1959 and graduated in 1963. Again, his choice of regiment was almost pre-decided. The Sikh regiment where his father and grandfather had also honed their military skills. But the romance with the army did not last long. In 1965, he resigned after his father was appointed as an Indian ambassador to Italy. He did rejoin for a brief period in 1965 in the midst of the India-Pakistan war, but finally hung up his purse after the war was over. And that is when Amarinder, the politician, was born. Immediately after emergency, his Doon schoolmate Rajiv Gandhi asked him to contest the Patiala Lok Sabha seat in 1977. He lost to Akali stalwart Gurcharan Singh Tora, but 3 years later won Patiala in a by-poll. After the storming of the Golden Temple in 1984, Amarinder quit the Congress party to join the Akali Dal, where he became a state minister. He formed a splinter Akali group but merged it with the Congress a few years later after a crushing defeat. Amarinder became the Chief Minister of Punjab in 2002 for the first time and served a full 5-year term.
I, Amarinder Singh.
A decade later, in 2017, he returned to power. The captain prides himself as a military historian and has quite a few books as proof. Amidst his political fights, the battle-hardened Amarinder never lost touch with the army, particularly his regiment. Bureau Report, India Today.
Meanwhile, the drama seems to be far from over in Punjab, while sources tell India Today that a peace formula between Chief Minister Channi and Navjot Singh Sidhu has been worked out. Sidhu is adamant on his demand of removing the DGP and the Advocate General.
Ni main Russia yaar manauna. For nearly 3 days, the Congress has been trying to placate a sulking Navjot Singh Sidhu, who had dropped a bombshell by resigning as Punjab Congress chief. On Thursday in Chandigarh, Sidhu met Chief Minister Channi, but not before making it sound like he was doing him a big favour. He tweeted, "Chief Minister has invited me for talks, will reciprocate by reaching Punjab Bhavan in Chandigarh at 3 p.m. today he is welcome for any discussions. Sidhu drove in from Patiala in a black SUV at around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. Minutes later, the Chief Minister and his convoy arrived. After the 2.5-hour meeting, Chief Minister Channi left Punjab Bhavan, flashing a thumbs-up sign.
सर ने थम्स अप साइन दिखाया है. हम लोग ने पूछा कि क्या हुआ और चरणजीत सिंह चन्नी ऐसे साइन दिखाते हुए आज तक के कैमरे पर.
For now, a peace formula appears to have been worked out. India Today has learned that the Punjab Chief Minister has agreed to Sidhu's demands for now. Sidhu's main objection has been to the appointment of Iqbal Preet Singh Sahota as the Director General of Police and APS Deol as the Advocate General. The Chief Minister is now likely to appoint a parallel authority to the Advocate General. Sidhu has also been told that IPS officer Iqbal Preet Singh Sahota is just officiating as the Director General of Police. A special prosecutor will also be appointed for the sacrilege case for which Sidhu has shown concern. But is Sab Changa Si in Punjab now? Given Sidhu's unpredictable personality, there could be another googly for the Congress around the corner. With Manjeet Sehgal in Chandigarh, Bureau Report, India Today.
The laughter king, the king of commentary, the king of unpredictability. Navjot Singh Sidhu has always made headlines, but mostly for all the wrong reasons. He went straight from a comedy show into the Congress party, and with his dramatic resignation, many are wondering who the joke is really on.
72 days after he was anointed Punjab Congress chief, Sidhu has quit in spectacular style, once again confirming that he is the king of the unpredictable and perhaps the unstable neta he's often accused of being. Navjot Singh Sidhu is back in the news after his abrupt resignation from the post of Punjab Congress chief just over 2 months after he was coronated by the Gandhis. His attacks have opened the floodgates in a party unit that was largely intact, causing a massive headache. From cricketer to comedian to rebel against the captain. Join us as we track the journey of controversy's favourite child. Born to cricketer Sardar Bhagwan Singh in Patiala, Navjot followed his father's path to make his debut in cricket for Punjab in 1981. After nearly a 2-decade cricketing career, Sidhu announced his retirement in 1999. Very quickly, he found his new calling as a catchy commentator.
जहाँ आदमी पहुंची है, चाहे सोच की बात हो, चाहे रवैये की बात हो, कौन खास है, लेकिन आप खास हो.
His Sidhuisms quickly made him a global phenomenon, but his enthusiasm soon caught up with him. He was sacked from a sports network for swearing on air. But that didn't deter the high-energy Sardar. He jumped headfirst into the world of TV entertainment. And it was what came next that truly exploded him into public consciousness.
सिद्धू जी माशाल्लाह फनकार कलाकार कुछ करे ना करे सद्दू जी को अल्लाह जिंदगी दे सिद्धू साहब को ये हंसते रहते हैं फनकार समझता पता नहीं मैं कैश हो रहा हूँ.
Teaming up with comic icon Shekhar Suman, Sidhu's booming laughter became a defining pop culture phenomena sweeping Indian living rooms. Stints in high-profile TV shows with Kareena Kapoor and appearance on Big Boss were all appetizers before his biggest TV project.
फिर आज कोई बन के यहाँ मेहमान आया है, हुस्न की दुनिया से इश्क का पैगाम आया है और गोरी के प्यार में हो के दीवाना देखो करीना के पिच्छू पिच्छू इमरान आया है.
As a fixture on the widely popular comedy nights with Kapil, Sidhuism would become a way of life.
आज कोई ना इनको रोको, मैं तो कहती हूँ ठोको ठोको.
Paji, you are awwal and number one.
But that lucrative gig also evaporated thanks to Sidhu's unpredictable enthusiasm. In the aftermath of the Pulwama terror attack in 2019, Sidhu's bizarre decision to lock the Pakistan Army chief in a Jadoo ki Jhappi backfired badly, costing him both his TV stint as well as a huge amount of public goodwill. Running parallel to the roller coaster of his life in showbiz was a political career that saw its own dramatic swings. He joined the BJP in 2004, elected as the party's MP from Amritsar.
जो लोग हिंदुस्तान के कहते हैं वही परमात्मा की आवाज है और परमात्मा की आवाज इस बार चाहती है कि लाल किले के ऊपर झंडा नरेंद्र भाई मोदी फहराए.
In 2006, Sidhu was accused in a homicide case and sentenced to 3 years in prison, forcing him to resign from his Lok Sabha seat, only to be acquitted days later. In 2007, he was re-elected to the Lok Sabha.
महोदया, क्या सूरज को प्रमाण देने की जरूरत है कि उसमें तेज है? क्या उसका प्रकाश प्रमाण नहीं है कि उसमें तेज है?
In 2014, he went into a sulk after Arun Jaitley was made to stand from Amritsar. In 2016, just 4 months into a consolation seat in the Rajya Sabha, he quit the BJP. Attempts to join Arvind Kejriwal's AAP went nowhere, forcing him to briefly pitch out on his own. He launched a party, Awaaz-e-Punjab, flanked by former hockey great and close friend Pargat Singh. But that would prove to be a placeholder before he secured himself a place in the Congress in 2017, declaring himself a born congressman. His war against Punjab Chief Minister began shortly thereafter. After a bruising war, on 18 July, Sidhu was anointed the president of the Punjab Congress, a decision that quaked the election-bound battlefield. Exactly 2 months later, in the shadow of Sidhu's rise, a furious, humiliated Amarinder Singh quit as Chief Minister. And now, after 72 days as Punjab Congress Chief, Sidhu has thrown in the towel as well, confirming once again that nobody can really tell what Sidhu is all about. Bureau Report, India Today.
Not just Punjab, but Congress is battling similar infighting over the Chief Minister's post in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh also. In Rajasthan team, Gehlot and Sachin Pilot's camps have been at loggerheads. A similar situation is being witnessed in Chhattisgarh, with Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel and his cabinet colleague T.S. Singh Deo at loggerheads. Here is an insight into the Congress's implosion in 3 states.
Out of 31 states, Congress has its chief ministers only in 3, all jostling for a leadership change. The party is fighting a fire that's threatening to burn down its fortresses. The war of the Sardars in Punjab was being fought since the Congress won, and Captain Amarinder Singh was sworn in for the 2nd time as the chief minister. Sidhu, who's just switched parties, pricked the captain on every chance he got.
अरे मेरे कैप्टन राहुल गांधी हैं, उन्होंने तो भेजा है हर जगह. क्या बात कर रहे हो यार? कौन से कैप्टन की बात कर रहे हो यार? है ओ कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह जी की, वो तो आर्मी के कैप्टन है भाई. मेरा कैप्टन राहुल गांधी साहब है.
Amarinder Singh too did not pull any punches in calling out Sidhu for attending Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan's swearing in and embracing Pakistan Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa.
He is an anti-national element. I will not allow him. He is too mixed up with Pakistan. Till our Indian soldiers are being killed and he's hugging that damn Bajwa fellow or Imran Khan. It is a matter of national security, and national security for me comes first.
While managing to dethrone Amarinder and inflict a humiliating ouster, Sidhu himself had to quit after a bitter tussle with the new Chief Minister Channi over cabinet berths and top officials. And in more ominous signs for the Congress, as sulking Amarinder is hobnobbing with the BJP. In Rajasthan, it's an old case of a young Turk taking aim at the old guard. Sachin Pilot was the Deputy Chief Minister when the Congress wrested power from the BJP in 2018. As Chief Minister, Ashok Gehlot consolidated his position and thwarted all possible challenges from Pilot, who's considered close to Rahul Gandhi. Pilot rebelled last year, claiming the support of over 24 MLAs. The revolt came close on the heels of a similar rebellion by Jyotiraditya Scindia in Madhya Pradesh, where old guard Kamal Nath lost the chief minister's seat. After a brief truce, Sachin Pilot and his loyalists continued to be at the margins in Rajasthan. Pilot recently held a show of strength in Gehlot's constituency of Jodhpur, setting the stage for another showdown. The Chhattisgarh crisis sprang after an apparent assurance to the State Health Minister T.S. Deo from Rahul Gandhi about a rotation of the Chief Minister in 2018. As Baghel's term reached midway, Deo demanded that the promise made to him be fulfilled. After hectic visits to the capital and closed-door meetings with the High Command, Baghel has managed to resist the attempt to unseat him as CM for now.
राहुल जी से मैंने आग्रह किया कि आप छत्तीसगढ़ आएं और उन्हें शहर स्वीकार किया, अगले सप्ताह वो आएंगे.
A dozen Baghel loyalist MLAs landed in Delhi on Wednesday to lobby the High Command against any change of guard in Chhattisgarh.
मुख्यमंत्री कहीं बदलने का तो दूर दूर तक तो कोई बात है ही नहीं. सारे हाई कमान भी संतुष्ट है, सारे विधायक संतुष्ट है, पूरी छत्तीसगढ़ की जनता संतुष्ट है. किसी एक व्यक्ति को खुश करने के लिए पूरी सरकार को लड़खड़ाया नहीं जा सकता, अस्थिर नहीं किया जा सकता. इसलिए हम लोग पूरी तरह संतुष्ट है. बहुत अच्छा काम चल रहा है और राहुल जी के आशीर्वाद से हम लोग अच्छे काम करेंगे.
दोस्तों के साथ जा सकते हैं, आप लोग भी मित्रों के साथ घूमते हैं, पत्रकार लोग. इसका मतलब वहाँ खबर हर समय खबर मिलती है क्या? तो ऐसे ही कोई व्यक्ति यदि चला गया है तो उसे राजनीतिक चश्मे से नहीं देखना चाहिए. पुनिया जी हैं क्या दिल्ली में? जब पुनिया जी दिल्ली में नहीं है तो दिल्ली में उससे मुलाकात कैसे होगी? तो इसलिए इस पर राजनीतिक चश्मे से नहीं देखना चाहिए.
3 states all imploding with dissent in the ranks. All eyes now are on the Congress leadership. Bureau Report, India Today.
It's Congress versus the Congress. After G23 rebel leader Kapil Sibal questioned the Congress party asking who is leading the party, his statement drew sharp criticism from his fellow congressmen and protests broke out outside Sibal's home soon after his press conference. Now, several Congress veterans have come out in Sibal's support and questioned the silence of the Gandhis.
From the Punjab mess to this.
In our party, at the moment, there is no president. So we don't know who is taking these decisions. We know and yet we don't know. एक बात तो स्पष्ट है, हम जी हजूर 23 नहीं हैं. ये तो बात स्पष्ट है.
Trouble for the Congress party knows no bounds. With senior Congress leader Kapil Sibal openly taunting his own party leadership, matters have escalated very quickly. Within hours of Sibal questioning the decision-making in the party, Delhi Congress workers reached his residence with placards saying, "Get well soon." Furious party cadres threw tomatoes at his house. They also damaged his car. Not just workers, many party leaders came out one by one to express their strong disapproval of Sibal's remarks. Chhattisgarh CM Bhupesh Baghel even took a suit boot jibe without naming the G23 dissenters.
सिब्बल साहब को नहीं मालूम कौन अध्यक्ष हैं. श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी अध्यक्ष हैं पार्टी के, और वही श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी अध्यक्ष हैं पार्टी की जिन्होंने सिब्बल साहब को बार बार पार्लियामेंट पहुंचाने के लिए टिकट दिया. वही सोनिया गांधी अध्यक्ष हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी की जिन्होंने सिब्बल साहब को बार बार मंत्री बनाया. बगैर कांग्रेस के लगातार बैकग्राउंड होने के सीधे सीधे मंत्री बना दिया.
मुझे लगता है कि कपिल सिब्बल जी भ्रमित कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये क्लियर है कि कांग्रेस की लीडरशिप सोनिया गांधी जी के पास है. जितने निर्णय हो रहे हैं कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट कर रही हैं. लगातार अपॉइंटमेंट से लेके बाकी प्रक्रियाएं सारी हो रही हैं सोनिया जी के दस्तखत से, उनके निर्देश पे हो रही हैं. तो ये दुर्भाग्य है कि कपिल सिब्बल जी जैसे ज्ञानी व्यक्ति और अनुभवी व्यक्ति और कांग्रेस में सीनियर स्थान रखने वाले व्यक्ति को यही नहीं पता कि कांग्रेस के लीडर विद्यमान हैं.
While Sibal has been vocal in his criticism of party's functioning, another G23 leader, Manish Tiwari, tread cautiously.
In the philosophy of the Congress party, and whosoever leads that party, if they are able to do justice to those core values, I do not think anybody really has a problem with that. let's not, try and dumb it down to individuals. I think the battle for the idea of India is far greater than any individual or any set of individuals. It is a collective effort. It has to be a collective effort, and you require all progressive and nationalistic forces on board.
To add fuel to the fire, a defiant G23 has stuck to its guns. Senior leader Anand Sharma slammed hooliganism outside Sibbal's house, urging Sonia Gandhi to take action. Senior party leader Ghulam Nabi Azad too joined the chorus. He even asked Sonia to call urgent CWC meet over current situation in Congress. Can Gandhis stem the rot? With Abhishek Anand and Mausami Singh in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
And that's a wrap on this bulletin. For all the latest news and updates, you can log on to indiatoday.in. You can also download the India Today app. Thank you for watching.